My dad used my college acceptance as collateral for his gambling debts, so I rigged his arrest at my graduation ceremony. I was valedictorian at Northwestern, full-ride scholarship heading to Yale Law. Dad stood in the front row, tears streaming down his face as I gave my speech about overcoming adversity. He had no idea I'd been working with the FBI for 6 months. It started when strange men showed up at my dorm asking for Tony's daughter. Dad had told his bookie I'd pay off his $180,000 debt once I became a lawyer. He'd even shown them my acceptance letters as proof of future income. The threats escalated quickly. Dead roses on my pillow, photos of me in class with red X's drawn over them, a note saying lawyers don't need both kidneys. When I confronted Dad, he broke down sobbing. Just 3 more years until you graduate law school. I told them you'd set up a payment plan. He'd been selling the story for 2 years. Every achievement I earned became currency in his sick game. My LS8 scores, my internship at a top firm, evidence of my earning potential. But here's what killed me inside. He'd done this before I found out from my aunt that my older brother didn't actually drop out of med school. Dad had used his residency placement as collateral too. Jake fled to Canada after someone broke his hands in the hospital parking lot. At least you are just going to be a lawyer, Dad had apparently told people. She can still work without hands. That's when I called the FBI. Furred out. Dad wasn't just gambling. He was part of a larger scheme helping the syndicate identify promising students they could exploit. My Yale acceptance made me premium product. The graduation ceremony would be packed with families, media, and most importantly, Dad's handlers who were expecting their first payment. As I walked across the stage, I saw them 3 men in cheap suits sitting near Dad, probably calculating interest rates. Dad was actually recording my moment on his phone, likely to send proof I was still on track. Christopher Dalton, I said into the microphone, please stand up. Dad beamed, thinking I was about to thank him. The whole auditorium watched as he stood waving like a proud father. This man sold his children's futures to pay gambling debts, I continued. He's endangered multiple students at this institution. And right now, federal agents are raiding outside to arrest him and his associates. Tadars caught everything, Dad's face morphing from pride to confusion to terror. The 3 men jumping up, rushing for exits that were already blocked. The FBI agents moving in with practiced precision. But the part that went viral, Dad screaming as they cuffed him. I made you who you are. No, I said, still at the podium. You